Anytime you have a country that refers to itself as the free world and a democracy, and at the same time has 22 million of its citizens who aren't permitted citizenship, why, that in itself reflects lunacy.
Malcolm X was a civil rights crusader, black nationalist, and Muslim minister. He was born Malcolm Little on May 19, 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska. Malcolm's father was a Baptist preacher and outspoken supporter of black activist Marcus Garvey. As a result, the Littles were frequently terrorized by white supremacist groups. Despite his family's attempts to evade harassment, young Malcolm felt the trauma of racist violence firsthand when his father was killed under mysterious circumstances. A brilliant student, Malcolm was discouraged and demeaned by white teachers who ultimately pushed him to drop out of school at age 15. Bouncing between Boston, Flint, and Harlem during his teenage years, Malcolm turned to crime to get by. In 1946, at age 21, he was arrested for burglary and sentenced with 8 to 10 years in prison. While incarcerated, Malcolm developed a new and radical worldview based in liberation and self-determination. Through the influence of fellow prisoner John Bembry, Malcolm became an insatiable reader. He soon found himself drawn to the teachings of the Nation of Islam, a pro-black religious group led by Elijah Muhammad. Accepting his new faith, Malcolm severed ties to the past, changing his last name to X as a representation of his lost African surname. After his release on parole in 1952, he worked to develop the nation's ministry and expand its membership. In 1958, Malcolm married fellow NOI devotee Betty Shabazz, with whom he would have 6 children. By the early 60s, however, Malcolm had grown disillusioned with the Nation of Islam after learning of Elijah Muhammad's extramarital affairs. In 1963, Malcolm publicly cut ties with the organization. Shortly thereafter, he traveled to Mecca and Cairo on a cultural journey that reaffirmed his faith and cultivated his hope for a peaceful resolution to the struggle for racial equality. Still, Malcolm X's return home was not easy. Death threats, many from followers of Elijah Muhammad, plagued him and his family. Eager to make a lasting statement, Malcolm X collaborated with writer Alex Haley on an autobiography. Sadly, he would never see the book's success. On February 21st, 1965, before a speech in Manhattan's Audubon Ballroom, Malcolm X was shot to death by 3 members of the Nation of Islam. While Malcolm's journey was cut tragically short, his words and spirit continue to shed light on the nature of inequality and the path to peace. He remains one of the most influential figures in American history.
Good afternoon, Chiefs. I'm Stefan Jean, and today is Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. Okay, Chiefs, let's turn it over to Mr. Porter for this Chiefs matrix drawing.
Hey, Chiefs. I know it's been a while since you've seen us. However, teachers, if you're listening, I'd like to encourage you to continue to submit the names of your students in our positive behavior plan so that our students can continue to be recognized as a part of our Chiefs incentives. If you have not received your incentive and you are a winner, please email me so that way we can make sure that we expedite the delivery of your prize. I would like to continue to encourage you guys. I've had students return keys, lost phones. Those students will automatically be recognized. I'm even thinking about featuring you guys on our announcements. But let's jump right in and recognize our first winner. Today, I'm actually going to select 4. So that way, we can catch up for lost time. Our first winner is Miss Mildort. Congratulations. Our next winner will be Crystal Salazar. Congratulations, Crystal. Give it another spin. And our next winner is Michaela Lorme. Congratulations, Michaela. And our last winner is, not our last winner, but our next winner, our last winner for today, is Leslie Marquez. Congratulations. We'll be delivering those prizes by week's end. Thank you. Have a great day, Chiefs.
And good job, Chiefs. Teachers and students, please remember to follow all school safety protocols. It is also important to remember that if you aren't feeling well, please stay at home. Let's work together to keep each other safe this school year. Okay, everyone, it's time to practice those smiles because Picture Day is this week. For brick and mortar students, Picture Day will be Thursday, February 11th. It will be held in the gym. There will only be one day to get your picture taken by a professional photographer. All students who are on virtual platform have been asked to submit their own photo. You are also able to submit a photo if you choose not to take one on February 11th. Deadline for submission is Friday, February 12th. Any interest in trials or conditioning for spring sports, you must have completed a packet, a COVID-19 waiver, and fee turned in before practice. Athletic packets can be found